Before I continue discussing the markets, please take this moment now with helping me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click subscribe. Click this bell. Click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Next, click the thumbs up button every time you watch my videos. Okay, let's continue with the view of the markets. It's Monday, February 15th, President's Day in the United States. The stock market is closed. It's a short trading week. We're only going to have 4 full trading days this week for the stock market. We're going to be looking at candles on a weekly time frame. Each candle is a week. First, we're going to be looking at the yields, then the treasuries, and then the financial stocks. Up here, top left-hand corner, we're looking at the 30-year yield. Yields go higher, puts pressure to raise the interest rates. The Fed, Treasury is saying they're not going to raise interest rates. So they won't, but the financial institution can raise interest rates, which is happening. Look at here, staircase pattern, higher high, higher high. Yep, the Federal Reserve and the Treasury has another idea what they're going to do instead of raising short-term interest rates. They're going to buy the debt of companies, which is going to buy the stock of those companies and keep them afloat. And some will do good and some are going to do worse because bad leadership of individual companies as well too, and bad policies from leadership. But what the Treasury and Federal Reserve is doing is a new methodology and it's working well. It's not going to be a steroid supercharger, make things turn around overnight. It's going to take time. But right now the policy is working well because we're not going deeper in the hole. There are some individuals deeper in the hole, but as a egg, it's still solid. Hopefully you understand that. That's what I'm going to show you further here. Yep, the 10-year staircase pattern, higher high. We're in a consolidation. And the 5-year tight trading range. If you take away and look at the last 3 candles on each, they're green, making higher highs, higher lows. Some of them took out the swing highs and the shorter duration hasn't. So that's a turnaround because it used to be fast momentum on the shorter duration. That's changing. So it looks like the longer duration is getting the more trending, where it's more consolidation on the shorter term frame. Let's go look at the treasuries, the ones that people buy to earn fixed income. Treasuries, bonds, note pays fixed income. People buy those because they are considered conservative. They don't want the growth that stocks may pay. So we're looking here. The 30-year treasury, also the 30 years called a bond, is declining. And you can trade a stock ETF that does this, mirrors this. The symbols Tango, Lima, Tango. You can short it. You can buy puts, short calls. And the prices decline, you'll be making money if you do the right strategy. But look at that. This purple line is a wedge. And the wedge is getting tighter. So I want to be shorting here because I think maybe it's going to bounce short term and then look for another opportunity to reload and trade bearish. Looking at the 10-year as well too. 3 red candles coming down. Bottom of this was demand zone. Buyer stepped in here before and it's in that area again. So maybe we're going to have a bounce, reversal, and then I'll look for the opportunity to go bearish to make money back on the downside again. Look at here in the 5-year. The green horizontal line has acted as demand zone over time, coming back inside of it, and have to sit and watch and set alerts and see what happens. Time will tell. So let's start looking at the financials. And the financials are pretty broad. The financials are banks, brokers, insurance companies. Go look again, the weekly time frame. First is Alpha X-Ray Papa, American Express. It's an all-time high for the year, but it has not taken out the all-time high of last year, which is that yellow horizontal line. So it's not the strongest one. So if your underlying investment has this in it, if someone's managed your money and they have this stock, call them out on it and shame on them. There are better ones than this to be invested in if you're invested in financials. Bravo Alpha Charlie has not taken out the all-time high for this year, nor the yellow line here is the high from last year, has not done that. But yes, they are going higher since October of last year. Charlie, Citigroup, all-time high for this year, has not taken out yet, nor the all-time high for last year. Goff, Sierra, Goldman Sachs, all-time high for this year. It's getting back up there. It's one of the stronger stocks, the financials, Goldman Sachs. Wow, look at that. JP Morgan, gunning for the all-time high again. JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs are strong. MetLife, Mike Echo Tango, all-time high for the year. It's doing even better. Strong, like bull. So let's zoom in. Identify who's the strongest here. Which one is currently at the all-time high for the year? MetLife. The underlying, what is MetLife? How do they earn their income? Hey, they sell a lot of insurance policies. Who's got money to afford insurance? Maybe they raise their premiums, okay? Or maybe they taking on more clients. Don't forget, insurance companies also invest in equity markets and trade the financial instruments. Whatever they're doing, that leadership is earning good money, whoever owns that stock right now, versus the other ones. All right, let's look at the other financials. Mike Sierra, Morgan Stanley. Wow, even it hasn't taken out the all-time high this year yet. It's an acceleration. Uniform Sierra, Bravo. Yep, here's the all-time high for the year. And interesting, broke below that acceleration, pulling back up. It's struggling. Why? Because this yellow horizontal line here is last year high. It hasn't even taken that out. And Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, all-time high for the year is here, has not taken it out, nor the high of last year, which is way back here. Yeah. And see this orange dotted line? It gapped down, and it hasn't even taken that out yet. Really weak. So maybe we'll have a retest and a rollover again. Bravo Kilo, Bank of New York. Here's the all-time high for the year. Huge price swings. And we have a bearish pin bar here. It's not complete yet. Sierra Tango Tango, all-time high for the year here. And we're in acceleration phase. Papa Yankee Papa Lima, all-time high for the year. Outstanding. PayPal. Good leadership. Good business methodology. Wow. So let's zoom in and see who's currently making all-time highs for the year. Takeaway is PayPal. So we saw here and the other selection. So again, the financials are not the hottest industry right now, but there are very few of them that are hitting all-time highs right now. So if you are in them, those are the ones to look at. And also, what are they offering to bring in more clients? Well, we know they're talking with policies to include cryptocurrency, so they'll make transaction fees. And Bank of Mellon, I made a post a few days ago to my Patreon members. Yeah, Bank of Mellon, New York. So that's the takeaway. Be cautious if you're going to buy any of these on anytime soon. I think they're going to be a one-hit wonder. There are better sectors to be invested in. You could look at my YouTube channel, click on the word playlist, and look at the other videos I have under the playlist to see the stronger stocks. Okay, if you haven't done it yet, please click that subscribe and click the like. Thank you. If you like this market information I've shared and want to learn more with greater detail, step-by-step training, I have a Patreon page. I share trade ideas for earning monthly income. Below in the description box, click Show More. Scroll down. This link here, click on it. take you here to my Patreon page. Select the membership and join. Then you have access to unlock my posts.